Hey y'all, we are out at One Source Trucks in Burkeville, Virginia, doing some demonstration videos today. The phone number to call or text is 804-928-9099. The website is carnetcars.com. All this information will be in the description. Today we're looking at some school buses. I wish I could say it was more sunshiny and pretty out here, but it's a little gloomy, so I apologize it's not shinier and brighter. This is a 2002 Thomas Safety Liner, 78 passengers, so full-size school bus. Thomas is inside. He was showing the windshield wipers working and lights working. We have been running these buses through for Virginia State Safety Inspection, just kind of one or two at a time. And so far, nothing has needed anything really catastrophic, you know, some light bulbs, and that's been about it. So overall, the entire fleet of these buses that I have are in very good condition. I'm going to be referring to this one as 4551 because that's the last four of the VIN and seems to be the easiest way for us to keep all these units straight and identify them. This is a pre-emission 2002 rear engine with a Cat 7.2 motor, ALLISON automatic transmission with 149,000 miles. So this unit still has under 150,000 miles, which is nice and low. Good fat meaty Michelins all around. I found the date on one of them that said I think 17. Some of them look a little newer than that, but they all have plenty of tread and should be good for a long time. So if you watched any of my other videos, which I'm finding with people that do skoolies, sometimes they do scroll through multiple videos from the same person. I brag about how lucky I am that I operate out of Virginia. And we have such a nice, neutral, mild climate with basically no rust. And this fleet of buses that I have right now really demonstrate just exactly that. Just how clean. Oh, I don't know what's in here. Oh, that's your battery compartment. There is a battery disconnect on the other side. We actually did not realize that and have been forgetting to use the battery disconnect on this one, and it has started right up every time. So we have not had to jump this unit, which is super nice and super convenient. Without the battery disconnect being engaged, it is still not having any sort of like parasitic draw. So that's always makes for a really convenient unit to have when you don't have to jump it or worry about jumping it. It always starts right up. So that means the batteries are good and strong. I fight glare a lot of time on these videos. So a lot of times I am almost filming kind of blind. Unfortunately, that is what I'm dealing with today. So hopefully you guys are able to see what I can see. I will get a separate, or at least try to get a separate undercarriage video of this one actually up on the lift. I'm sorry, over the pit. But for the meantime, for today's video, I am just going to pop under it at a variety of locations. Because this area right here is pretty obvious that it's got a little bit of surface rust right there, but there's nothing underneath the unit to show any of the same kind of rust underneath. So I think that's just from the rear tire kicking up debris, but I don't see any damage to the cross supports, which I may have to show that in separate videos, y'all, or pictures. But like, hopefully you can see that. Your frame and The back is a little harder to show right now because it's running and the exhaust is right there. But there's nothing behind this superficial little area right there. When I'm done with this video, I'll come back around at the very end with the engine off and get on the other side of that panel a little better for you. The exhaust just dumps right there. So when I was trying to get up under there a minute ago, I was eating exhaust fumes pretty bad. All of these buses from this fleet were in use and operation literally up until right before I got them. They all had current Virginia State and Safety inspections when I got them, but I redo them. This is an adjustable height driver's seat with adjustable armrest, and gives you lots of instructions on this unit that the driver height adjustment is on the left. So I guess that was a question that was asked often because there's 2 indicators. This shows that the Thomas information, and Thomas, thank you so much for this. This is like the only manufacturer I know that puts these specs right here inside, so I'm not climbing all around on the ground looking for this. So this shows you the engine information as well as the transmission. This bus has a lot of surprises. Like, okay, when in the world did I think I'd ever say that about a school bus? Power mirrors. This is like an inside-outside PA. There is a little speaker, and it all runs through the radio. I think that the radio antenna must be disconnected because I can get it all to power on, just all the stations are real staticky. And see this one where it says pedals? Y'all look. See if you can see this. These are, I'm assuming, aftermarket adjustable foot pedals. What? What 2002 model school bus has that? Not this one. Your windshield wipers, and that is a telescopic and tilt wheel. We've had this bus running now for probably about 20-25 minutes. Just in me kind of looking it over and making sure I knew everything about it before we started this. And you can see that everything is just at proper temperature. There is no smoke or blow by at start, so that's always nice. The driver's seat's in great shape. It's not ripped or torn. And overall, all of the seats in this bus, let me see if I can get back a little further for you. All of the seats in this bus are in really good shape. Like, they are not ripped or torn or graffitied or anything. Like, well, how does that happen in a school bus? Normally bored kids kick the seats and write all over them and stuff like that. So always a pleasant surprise to see that. Overhead lighting and speakers throughout. I wish I could make this more exciting than it is, y'all, but let's be honest. It's a school bus. So there's not a ton of super unique features for me to boast about. Rear engine, nice and quiet. I have not adjusted the volume at which I'm speaking. I'm not stressing to talk louder to overcome the engine that's back here. All the glass is in really good shape. We have had some pretty significant rain recently, as well as the fact that we power wash all of our units, and we haven't had any leaks or issues like that in this one either. So all of those are really good indicators of a nice strong unit. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and go back around to that back side for you, as well as get you some underside front side undercarriage. All right. It looks like there's a little stain there. That's not from this. That's from something else. But there you go. You can see even like your shock covers, towers, I don't know what they call them. Sometimes those can get kind of rusty crusty looking and not look so great. None of that. Y'all, I hope you can see this. I am literally just holding my phone any place under this that I feel like maybe that'll be a good angle. So don't cut me a little slack if it's not a great angle. Quick reminder that the phone number to call or text is 804-928-9099. The website is carnetcars.com. This is a 2002 Thomas Safety Liner school bus. All right, so here, y'all, this is the underside of the unit, kind of directly behind where there is a little bit of surface rust on this. So you can kind of see, I hope you can see, that corrosion does not go all the way through. It's like there's no holes, and there is nothing on the other side of this lower, I'm gonna call it like a facade, or this lower little cavity. I'm gonna go just stick my phone right up underneath, and you can see that the underside of this is all good. So with the exception of being dirty, there is nothing really of any real concern. I mean, you can even read like original stickers back there. So yes, this right here is obvious. I'm not hiding it. I'm not holding it back. But the underside of the bus shows that that does not speak to the overall condition of this unit. So if you have any questions, if there's something I've missed, because God knows there probably is, call me, text me, email me, whatever you need to do, and I'm happy to get you more information on this or any of the other buses that I have in inventory. I think we started with 12 of these school buses and we're down to 8. So they are selling. People are finding that they are doing skoolies, or they're doing conversions, or they're using them as school buses, but I still do have a few left here on the yard.